Hello you guys, this is Christina here. Welcome to YouTube channel, and if you're new to your channel, please subscribe, like, share it to your friends, because sharing is caring, and hopefully this video is gonna give you some idea what's gonna be the next of the market. What's the market trying to show us here? All right, let's get into the TA right now. First of all, I'm gonna show you guys the 4-hour candle. On this up move here, you can see this tree candle here. It's only indicating, telling me this potential that this is gonna continuation to the upside. So with that idea today, I'm gonna show you guys. Of course, you can see I got a short entry here, but it's on the break even right now. So because of this candle right here, I'm gonna do an update, thinking, so what if it goes up? So what is the next step? What is the count? What is going on? All right. So basically, we're not going to look at this one here first, okay? So basically, I was thinking there's two ways for it to go down. Two ways, all right? So one of it is this, which is the third wave here. Although it looks like a wedge, but technically it doesn't. But people like to draw trend lines on it. But I'm expecting the market to go back up here before really coming down, and then like that. Okay, so why is that? Because when I see the RSI right here, as you can see, the peak is right here, somewhere around right here. Okay, although it's irrelevant yet, but I always have the rule of the 3 divergence. All right, so we kind of like got the first divergence right here, right, and then we got a divergence right here, right. So it kind of like telling me that there's possibility that it's gonna make a new high and remain a divergence right here, okay, before coming down. All right, so what does this move means? So it's probably there's 2 count. All right, it's probably this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the wave 4 is going to be smaller than the wave 2, because it's probably going to be some kind of a huge wedge like that. Okay, another huge wedge. Okay, or leading diagonal, whatever. Okay, it could be a huge wedge like that as well. Okay, so it depends where the wave 4 comes down to. The wave 4 could go really deep as well, like that, making like a huge ending diagonal, or maybe leading diagonal, right? Could happen. It could happen. So whatever the move that's gonna happen really soon here, it's kind of like it's kind of like it's unnecessary. It doesn't have to happen, but it could happen as well. All right, so I'm gonna label that out to let you guys see that 1, 2. Okay, 4. Okay, so there's gonna be 2 ways to look at this. Okay, so either it's gonna be a leading diagonal, or it's gonna be a huge leading diagonal. So either this is a start of something, or it's the end of something. We don't know. We're gonna see the RSI. We're gonna wait for the market to reset. Basically, as you can see, there's no man's land. RSI is in the middle. Every time the market is in the middle somewhere here, it's actually making a decision. Either it's gonna go oversold, or overbought, or oversold. Okay, so it's now in the middle. We don't know. Okay, but we are still in the short. Because of this signal right here, we are still in the short. But I was expecting for it to come back down here, making some kind of a bull divergence like that. But it seems like the market is kind of like resetting really fast. And because the 4-hour has a tree candle right here, I believe that there's opportunity that it's gonna go make for another high, and before coming down for the 4th wave, and then for the 5th wave here. But the 4th wave could go really deep. So depends, because the wave 2 took a lot of time, so the wave 4 could take its time as well. So You're gonna be open-minded with this. Of course, I always tell people don't try to trade the fourth wave. It's kind of like dangerous thing to do, but it is still tradable. Okay, constantly gonna have tight stop loss and target as well. You're not gonna hold it for swings. I mean, it's correction. It doesn't always it always come back to your entry. All right, if it's corrective, right? Even you long it here, it always come back to your entry or hit your break even stop loss and then goes back up. So that's why corrective is really hard to trade compared to impulsive. So if it's impulsive, it's gonna go pump 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 pump. It's gonna go up, and it's gonna be more easier to trade if it's what is this? If it's impulsive. Okay. So another idea that I think that fourth wave could go that deep as well because I mean, fourth wave could go that deep as well because of the three candles right here. You see on the daily, every time you see three candles in a row like this, it always end up with a small deep, unless this green candle takes this candle right here. So that's why I have a stop loss right here. I have a short entry and stop loss right here. So whenever this candle takes over this candle here, it's kind of indicating that. Let me remove this, guys. So if the candle is kind of like the daily candle takes this candle, just like this candle take this candle, all right? It doesn't matter if it drops for another leg down. It is always going to end up with a pump. Okay, but if you're trading future, it's going to be difficult for you to get an entry. That is why whenever I see this kind of a signal, I always tell people that, hey, y'all should get in, start DCAing, you should start buying spots because I know that it's gonna pump. So, but where is the retracement? Where it's gonna bounce? We don't know yet. But if we're in the future leverage, we're always gonna go down to the smaller time frame and we're gonna take a look a little bit, few hints, right? For example, like this one here, it's already trying to make a high. But on 15 minutes time frame, as you can see, we're already seeing that there's a bear divergence here. So, which means that said, even if it goes up, right? Even if it goes up, there's potential that it's going to do a pullback before making for another up. So, which means that said, if we get a bit bear divergence right here, so we could wait for a pullback, get out, and try and long it because this is an impulsive. This is a 5-wave up. So that is a good start. That is a good strategy. If you want to sculpt this up, it doesn't matter whether it's gonna be an ABC up or is it gonna be a 5th wave up right here. So it's a third of the 5th. All right. So that's a plan right now. That's what I'm thinking right now. I'm still in my short. I'm still thinking that we should wait for the pullback. But of course, if we hit our stop loss, then there's that. What can we do? Well, not really anything. So anyway, but overall, I am expecting for another push up before coming down. Okay, and then for another push up. Okay, but as I said, the fourth wave could get really hideous like that, and it's gonna come back really low to like the 618 of the third wave. Okay, so there's two types. All right, so but the whole structure could probably end up becoming just a WXY as well. So it depends on this last leg here. Okay, is it gonna be a 3-wave up or it's gonna be a 5-wave up? And will there be a bear divergence there? If there's gonna be a bear divergence here, then probably gonna take it down. So the whole structure here could be a big ABC as well. I doubt because the C took too long. The A is too short. The B is too complicated. So I just think that this could probably not gonna happen. It's gonna be, which means that this whole structure is a one move. This structure is a one move, and this structure here is gonna be another one move. So it's kind of like it's gonna be, you know, the time taken for this one is gonna be identical. So which means that said that there's a chance that it's gonna be corrective in the future, right? We probably we're probably gonna get another down move in the future with you know, familiar time frame, almost the same time, you know, going down as well. So it's kind of like corrective pattern. It always usually happens in WXY or ABC. All right, so I believe that, you know, most likely the lead, this one here is gonna happen. Okay, so let's see. Let's just wait to see what happens. I mean, you know, it could end up becoming a huge one here because the B could, you know, waste a lot of time here as well. It could double the time. Why not? It could double the time. Like this one here, could double the time. Let me pull a fifth time here. Okay, I think it's better that we pull a fifth time here. Okay, pull it from here to here. Okay, so let's say that this is a one move, and oops. Gonna remove those 0.618. So okay, so let's say this is a one move, right? So we want it to be equally. So I believe it has time to, you know, prolong this up move here. Okay, so let's say that this is a 5-wave down, and you know, it could prolong, or it could go to the 1.382 as well. Let me get the setting up. 1.382. Okay, so sorry, I don't think it's irrelevant. Okay, anyway, the time taken for this one to finish this down move, and the time for this one to finish its up move. So this whole structure here could actually become an A, B, C as well, and or maybe a WXY. It could, you know, go, you know, do something like this one here. So it could, you know, do a fake drop and then make a new high, and it kind of like consolidate here before you know, dropping down. All right, so you know, the time for this one is quite relevant as well. So we will just have to see what happens next. I mean, for now, I am expecting the market to move back up and then come down, and then probably do something like this before roll over. I mean, who knows? I mean, you could, you know, make a retracement right here before going up as well. Okay, so there's that. Of course, this is only a prediction, guys, so don't take it too seriously. We'll just have to see what's going on. All right. All right, guys. I have my Patreon right here, guys. If you guys would like to support me, the description is down below. This is my Patreon. We have the $10, $20, and $50 per month. It's up to you. It's just donation. If you think that my TA is great, I mean, with this donation, it's kind of like give me, you know, a little bit of support to making more content. Because if I, you know, of course, it's up to you guys if you want to donate $10, $20, $50. It's up to you guys, but you know, it really helps out the channel if I get a little bit donation from you guys. Help out a friend. All right, guys. I think that's about it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, like, share it to your friends, and hopefully this video is gonna, you know, make you guys rich or maybe make some profit. All right, guys. Again, description down below. If you guys want to join the channel, group channel, it's all of it. It's down below description. All right, guys. As always, bye bye.